What's going down, man? It's your boy Earl the Monarch. You now tapped in with my first movie review on the YouTube channel, man. So we starting off with a little movie, you know what I'm saying? It was requested by a couple of the followers, you know what I'm saying? It's a little movie called Booty Call. Came out 1997. Starring Tommy Davidson, Jamie Foxx, Tamala Jones, and Vivica A Fox. Shout out to all them. They some of the biggest stars in the game, you know what I'm saying? In 1997, you had a ton of black movies that came out. How to Be a Player, Money Talks, Sprung, Baps, Nothing to Lose, Men in Black, the list goes on, man. So it starts out at a dice game and we're introduced to our two main characters, Buns and Rashawn. Buns win money on a dice game and leaves with Rashawn for a double date. They run into this Arsenio Hall looking lady.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
And then we're introduced to the plot and the conflict of the movie. Buns, he really, you know what I'm saying, on some wannabe player shit, you know what I'm saying? He's more into the booty calls, while Rashawn is more of a relationship type guy. He's been dating this chick for 7 months, and he still ain't got, you know what I'm saying, he still ain't got the clap cheeks or nothing like that, you know what I mean? We then introduced to Listerine and Nikki, who getting ready for the double date. And you kind of start to see the dynamics of the situation, you know what I'm saying? Rashawn is more the responsible partner, you know what I'm saying? He got life figured out, he got a good job, you know what I mean? While as Buns, he more like the, you know what I'm saying, the broke partner. He really ain't got life figured out yet, you know what I'm saying? So Buns and Rashawn make it to the restaurant, and Buns takes it upon himself to like, hey look man, let's place a bet. Before the sun come up, whoever clap cheeks first wins the bet, you know what I'm saying?
You're a gambler man, right? Why don't you put your money where your Mac is?
I'm not gonna bet money on something like that.
We don't have to bet money. Let's just make it a gentleman's bet. We're gentlemen, right?
You're not gonna let this go?
Come on, Big Daddy, big player, big pimp, big baller. There you go, that's my boy. You go the fuck on.
So Nikki and Listerine, which I ain't gonna lie, they going crazy with these names, cause what is Buns and Listerine? But anywho, Nikki and Listerine, they make it to the restaurant, they mingling, they chopping game, and Buns start to realize that Listerine really ain't feeling him, like talking about it. Like he, you know what I'm saying, he poking his jabs, he trying to see where he can get, and she just ain't feeling him. She ain't giving him no play, she ain't rocking with him. So Nikki, she notices it's a Chinese guy in the back of the restaurant, he's smoking a cigar, and she complaining about the smoke. So Buns takes it upon himself, he go over there, he starts speaking Chinese to the dude, he get him to put the smoke out.
Lei Xing Sheng. Cheng Le Mao Siking. Bang Hai Sao. No Dong Long Peng Yao. Gaman Seyang Hoi Wak.
Oh, in Kaya.
Go say.
So then, you know what I'm saying, Listerine, okay, maybe he not such a like a hood rat, maybe he got a little class to him. She start, you know what I'm saying, feeling him a little bit more, start giving him just a little bit of play. And you know what I'm saying, she really wasn't rocking with him until they had just like a weird moment where they bonded over cussing out the gay Chinese dude, which was, a little weird, but, you know what I mean, 90s comedy.
In restaurant cost you extra to fight in restaurant. Daily! Fuck me! My mother!
So fast forward, the couples, they leave the restaurant, and we get the scene of Buns and Rashawn, they getting smoked at the pool table. You know what I'm saying? Nikki and Listerine, they came with their A game, you know what I mean? Then they go to the bar, they get to dancing, they drinking, and then we get this weird ass moment right here.
Incognito, spit game with my people. You know how we go. I bring my swing to the ring like I'm a king, and all that drama you bring, boo. Well, it's a small thing, you wanna get late. I peep the stare in your face right about now. It was only a booty call. It's only a booty call. It's just a booty call.
And you low-key fumbling the bag, Rashawn, you low-key tripping at, but shout out to Tommy Davidson, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the gods of this black comedy shit. This is really a stick he used to do back in the 90s, the In Living Color days, all that type of shit. So fast forward, the couples head back to Nikki's spot to play cards, and Rashawn just keep alluding to dating for 7 months without clapping, you know what I'm saying? You get quite a few corny moments like this.
Now, if I was going out with a girl for 7 weeks, you know what she'd be doing? She'd be playing the meat flute, riding a baloney pony, eating on some tube steak, but you gotta work a little bit for the gravy. Can I get some?
Oh, nigga, please.
So Buns and Listy get all hot and bothered and decide they want to slide over to her place. And Nikki try to get on some cock block shit, but you know what I mean, they wasn't having it, you feel me?
Mind your business.
No, wait a second.
Listy on some weird shit and want Buns to do impressions.
Let me say that the ass is round, and you know that I'm down, bipartisan, and we can work it to the ground. And when I hit the skins, we can both join together and say, I am somebody.
Nikki on the other hand, she on some simp shit. Then she finally decided to give my boy some play, but his goof ass only brought 1 condom, and this happens.
Do my thing. Wait right there. Stop, stay.
Come here, baby, come here.
Nikki back though get back on the cock block shit. Now the fellas gotta go to the store and get some condoms. For whatever reasons, these niggas go to this weird ass sketchy Chinese store and get some $38
$40.
lambskin condoms.
Lambskin, very sensitive. 12-pack. Leave some feeling for your Jimmy. Only $38.
$38.
Buns, Rashawn get back to the spot. They, you know, dap up, go to their respectable apartments, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Nikki putting my boy through the fire. She see the box, she say, oh no, my brother. We need some latex. So the fellas gotta go back to the store. Chinese store is locked up. Oh, and by the way, for whatever reason, Rashawn say, you know what, I'm gonna walk the dog while we go grab these condoms. We get a little bit more of this 90s racism once they get to this next store.
Can you be on 125th Street?
Oh, my floater. I work at Harlem, Chinatown, Hunts Point, Coney Island, Red Hook, Hell's Kitchen. I don't give a shit. I'm a floater.
I don't know what it is, bro. I know the Iranians I encountered in life, none of them talk like this, bro. So after grabbing the rubbers and chasing after this goof-ass dog, Rashawn slide back to Nikki's spot, you know what I mean? They start getting in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, whatever this is. So my boy Rashawn start getting in freak mode, you know what I'm saying? He try to go down, eat a little poom poom, eat a little box, you know what I mean? And Nikki start tweaking, talking about, ooh, you need some Glad wrap or some dental dam. We need some protection for you to do that. And I ain't gonna cap, girl. He better than me, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been dipped. I'd have went to the crib, I'd have called this a failed mission. I ain't gonna lie to you. And you know, anytime my boy Rashawn gotta go to the store, Nikki gonna get on some cock block shit, and my boy Buns gotta go to the store too. So these niggas slide back to the store, and then we run into one of the goats of this comedy shit.
Come up here, boy.
Damn, Judge Peabody.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. We can't even bring you up without saying RP to one of the legends, man. But you know what I'm saying? He start getting on Rashawn ass. Yo, he start talking this God absent and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was really preaching a good game. Then boom, his side chick walk in.
So that's when you gotta be strong. So you have to take a pledge. You say, I swear, on the seal of this great state of New York, that I would never.
Say, Judge, we're gonna do this or what?
Yes, I'll be right out, miss. I'll be right out.
And then, of all things, the fucking store gets robbed, bro.
What is the difference? You don't know the difference
Fuzzy
between
and
fuzzy
put the money
and
in the
furry?
bag.
Just a minute, we are talking.
The furry is here and fuzzy is here.
Hey!
I said put the money in the bag.
Your customer.
Listen, you Pakistani piece of shit, do what I say.
Listen, you crack addict, we are not Pakistani, we are Punjabis.
And then the store clerks, they just pull out heavy artillery and start letting that bitch go, emptying clips, the whole nine. You know what I mean?
Call me a Pakistani.
It ain't them niggas that act hard. It's the niggas that be like, what? It's the ones that put the slugs in your ass and tell your ass good night. But you get that nigga up off the floor. 'Cause like that nigga
But these goofy ass niggas, you can tell they never shot nothing. They don't hit a motherfucking thing. The motherfucking robber, he gets up off the ground, and then Rashawn, out of nowhere, put the paws on him, knocked him out, and they walked out with that glad wrap, you know what I'm saying?
And you wonder why you're a floater.
Are you out of your fucking minds?
So Rashawn and Buns, they make it back to their respectable spots again. And my boy Rashawn proceeds to make a fool out of himself with the glad wrap. Listerine and Nikki low-key start clowning him, and I don't even blame him. Rashawn and Buns, they get all up in their feelings and decide, you know what, I'm finna bounce. Nikki and Listerine, they follow him. Nikki start apologizing, you know what I mean, she start kissing up to him, you know what I'm saying, they start making out and shit, you know what I'm saying, and you know, Listerine ain't really showing Buns that same love. Buns feel whole, and this hating ass nigga dropped the ball and exposed the bet.
Oh, I see what's going on. Look like you gonna get yours before sunrise, brother. I guess you won the bet. Ow!
Nikki and Rashawn start arguing. Listerine, she really ain't doing too much, really give a fuck about this whole situation if we're keeping it trill. Buns ain't really feeling it. He trying to bounce. He keep trying to catch this cab. He end up jumping in front of the cab, and then the cab driver hops out with a fucking Desert Eagle, bro. And he was low-key about to blam that bitch, but he ended up getting scared when he seen Buns start to walk up to him when it jammed. So his scary ass throw the gun in the air, and when it hit the ground, that bitch go off. And guess who gets hit? Fucking Rashawn. I swear this dude has the worst luck. This is really low-key one of the worst nights in dating history if we're keeping it true. So the couples, you know what I'm saying, they make their way to the hospital, and they giving Rashawn a hard time because he ain't got no proof of insurance. So, you know, what better thing to do on this, you know, great night that they're having? Buns commits a fucking felony and impersonates a doctor to get Rashawn admitted. I mean, hey man, shouts out to him. He a good partner, you know what I'm saying? So Rashawn was being a little fidgety when he was getting the stitches, so then, you know, the nurse proceeds to heavily medicate him.
Ouch! Ow!
Pleasant dreams.
And then somehow Buns delivers a fucking baby? This is a terrible hospital, by the way. Rashawn almost ends up with his balls chopped off due to the guy next to him being in the bed swapping clipboards, and you know, Rashawn is heavily medicated. He can't really, you know what I'm saying, he's struggling to try to tell him, no, don't cut my balls off, And meanwhile, Buns, he finally linked back up with Listerine. My boy finally gets to clap some cheeks. But it wouldn't be a 90s comedy without the sex only lasting 3 seconds.
This. Shit, they hurt you.
No, you did.
So we get to the end of the movie, and Nikki's still on her same shit. Oh, Rashawn, you care too much about what Buns thinks. And, you know, she all mad and tripping and blah, blah, blah. So Rashawn does, like, the unthinkable and just pulls his dick out.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
So Buns could roast him?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Buns?
Hey, dog, what you doing, man?
I feel like there was other things he could have did to, like, prove how much he cared about Nikki and how much he don't care about what Buns think. But pulling your dick out in the hospital is pure insanity. So Nikki sees this and somehow gets, oh my God, he actually does love me. And, you know, that's the end of the movie. Happy ending. They leave the hospital. They coupled up. And I don't know, man. Shouts out to Jamie Foxx. Shouts out to Tommy Davidson. Shouts out Vivica A Fox, Tamala Jones. You know what I mean? They gods in this, you know, black entertainment business. As far as the movie, I think we could chalk this one up to like 90s nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Some of these movies, you know, we regard them in high level, but when you watch them back, they really not all that good. They not as good as we remember. Like, it's just more nostalgia based. You know, it's Jamie Foxx. He a black god in this shit. You know, he a black all-star. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest entertainers in history, at least to me. Tommy Davidson, great comedian. You know what I'm saying? Vivica A Fox, Tamala Jones. They've been in some great movies. All in all, I think the pacing is a little weird. I think some of the comedy just didn't really age all that well. But I mean, you know, out of 10, I give it about a 6. You know what I mean? But you know, appreciate y'all tapping in. It's my first movie review. More to come. More movies. Make sure you drop a comment in the video. Comment what you thought about the movie. Comment what the next movie you want to see me review. And make sure you just tapped in, man. Once again, Earl the Monarch. Make sure you follow me on all platforms at Earl the Monarch. And we out.